Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of BEARTH Podcast. I'm Ash. I'm glad you're here with me today. I want to begin to introduce you to some of the Black Lives Matter activists in Europe. And today we're going to go to Italy and first speak to Sonia. I want to introduce you to who she is, a little bit about her story, and how racism is inflicted in the Rome and Italian culture, what she's experienced in her own life. There are similarities and there are differences. And it's important to note that this is a global movement for our Black brothers and sisters who are fighting for equality, representation, acceptance, and community that is inclusive to them, to rebuild structures that were initially made to exclude them. So let's listen in.
I am the president of this association, which is the ancient one, the first one association of migrants in Italy, Cape Verdean Women's Association. And I became president last year in June. I work with asylum seekers and migrants. I think that the Cape Verdean community is the most known in Italy because they were the first people that came in Italy, Eritrean also women. Filipinos. Yeah, not in Filipinos. So yeah, it was the first the three communities that's known in Italy.
From the 70s,
Yeah,
when Italy became from immigration to immigration country.
yeah.
The modern Italy first gained a lot of its refugees from the African continent at that point in time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And as far as the major needs for the refugees and migrants, what do you find is one of the deepest struggles in Italy for them to even get asylum?
The first problem I think is that right now we have a system that it's really complicated. First of all, we have our we had our right government, and we have the Decreto di Sicurezza that was made by Salvini, and which closed every single possibility to seek for asylum in Italy. It's a long process also. We struggle and we have to deal every single day with the fascism and the racism. So we have social and political problem with immigration.
In what ways do you feel you experience racism on a regular basis in Italy?
I'm a black woman, so and even if I'm black, sometimes people say to me that I'm not too black to be black. So this is the first
Story of my life.
yeah, this is the first kind of racism, and then from white people, it's an everyday struggle. I remember like 4 years ago, I met this girl. She was a friend of my friend. I was a student of politics. She was too. When I met her, she asked me, "Where are you from?" And I was 26 years old, and she was like 22 or 23, I don't know. And I was like, I was born in Italy, but my parents are from Cape Verde Island. And she was like, so you were not born here? I was born in Cape Verde. I was like, no, I was born here. I'm Italian, but I am of African descent. And she was like, how is that possible? I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, but your parents are both black? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, so how it's even possible for a black woman to born here? And I was like, oh my God, we have a lot of problems. And now I have to explain to her how it is possible. So I don't know if she was really a racist, but she was really stupid. Yeah, the first time that I hear the N word, I was 5 years old, And I remember it because it was really painful for me. And I was in a bus with my mother and my aunt, and there were these two ladies. They were like, I don't want you in this bus, fucking N word. And that was the first time. And then now, as I am in a mixed couple. We are both Italian, but I'm black and he's white. And uh, I have a lot of friends of of his parents, and what we call here, the intellectual and communist people. So yeah, it's really really strange.
What, in your opinion, do you think needs to happen in Italy to help shift the social microaggressions that you face every day?
We need a cultural revolution. We have to start from the school. It's the only thing that you can do.
If you're interested in finding out more about Sonia's work and how you can follow the movement in Rome, I will put links in the description box. Please take a look. We have a lot of work to do. And as white communities, we need to be constantly reminded and consciously aware of how we have participated in enabling the oppressive system and change it. For now, I'll leave you there. May you live and move and have your being.